What's up, MP?
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Memphis Grizzlies. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Take a look at the Lakers, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, Memphis just need to take it a game at a time.
And for the Grizzlies, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Wells is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Edey. Then there's John Morant. And it's Hood-Schifino in at the shooting guard position. And for the Lakers, they've got the eraser. Andre Drummond is out there with Collins. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Connect in at the 3. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
And so it's Memphis with it after the miss from the eraser. Well, talk about a meteoric rise, and not just about yours, Greg, but about MP, because he's become the face of this franchise in near breakneck speed.
And it didn't take long for this team to recognize they found someone special with MP. There were expectations from him, but very few people thought he'd get this important this fast.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. They set the pick to the inside. Here's Edey, and he dunks it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Well, he is such a blur in transition. Morant goes from 0 to 60 faster than a sports car.
The eraser's shot's good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Wells. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the paint, and stolen by Drummond. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And finished off by Collins.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. And Coach said he's a guy that can score from all 3 levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And here are the Grizzlies now after the three-pointer from the eraser. Morant outside. Pass to Hood, Zephyrus. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Now, here's Wells. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 80 can't hit. Lakers leading by 4. So stands the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Here's Reeves. Nothing on the board. This one for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Wells. They need this. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And here is Wells. Morant outside. Here he goes. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on
you. Here's the eraser. Guarded by Morant. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Pass to Hood, Zephyrus. Back to Morant. Inside, and stolen by Drummond. Fast break, the Lakers. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Launches it. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Reeves. Last time out, he had 14 points. Nailed from three-point land. Reeves has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Los Angeles. Out left to the wing. Pass to Edey.
Clearly a foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers leading by 10. Here's the eraser. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Now Drummond. Shot clock at 5. Here's the eraser. Drives to the hoop. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
The three from Morant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Jackson. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins, willing to mix it up down low.
Here's Morant. After the made shot from John Collins. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Here's the eraser. Reeves outside. Pass to the eraser. Takes the three. Wells grabs the miss. Got a piece of it. There's the triple. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from the eraser.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious. Yeah, and Morant just makes it look so easy pulling off a move like that. Unreal.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Morant after the made shot from the eraser. Outside Jackson. Pass to Hood, Jafino. Now here's Morant for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by John Morant. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And so here's Memphis, following the 3 by the Lakers. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Over to the wing. Here's the eraser. He's got 20. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Andre Drummond. Vanderbilt comes in for Collins. And Doncic is subbed in for Connect. Jackson passes to Clark. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Now, here's Kennard. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Shot clock at 2. Jackson from long range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Eraser's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The 3 for Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Eraser in the last matchup against the Thunder was phenomenal. He finished with 64 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did. Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Pippen. That's tipped. Here's the eraser. He's got 25. Vanderbilt misses.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And that one drops for him.
And Kennard is a smart offensive player, one who takes whatever shot the defense gives him.
The eraser passes to Doncic. Reeves outside. Doncic with a screen for Reeves. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies shooting to start out this game about 43%. Pippen misses. Finney-Smith with it. He's against Clark, and Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson with it. That one, no good. And so it's Los Angeles with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter, G.G. Jackson is out there with Clark. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Pippen in at the one spot.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
On the wing, Doncic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Doncic has got 10.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's Morant missing. Lakers shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Doncic. Kennard covering. Finney-Smith with it. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And here's Pippen. He's coming off a 16-point game against Detroit. There's the lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And some changes for the Lakers. Andre Drummond comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. The Erasers subbed in for Shake Milton. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, the Eraser's shot's good.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Morant for three. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's the Eraser. From down in the low post, it goes. The Eraser's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Trying to end the drought. A nice shot by Hood Schifino. Hood Schifino's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Outside Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Morant left side. 3-pointer. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's
In the air and down hard!
Oh, stop.
Here's Morant. He's coming off a 28-point game against Detroit.
Yeah, he did a great job attacking the defense and getting to the line. That kind of aggression goes a long way.
Pass to Edey. Pippen outside. 5 to shoot. The Lakers with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And some changes here for the Lakers. Collins checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Wells comes in for Pippen. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. Pass to the Eraser. And the rejection by Jackson. Wells with it. He's picked up by Collins, and he's able to get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first free throw is good. And Wells drops them both. Here's the Eraser. He's got 34. Reeves outside. For the 3. Drills it from outside. Reeves has got 9.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Here's the Eraser. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Reeves. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Collins, good.
He must have been feeling it. The opposition hit one, and Collins wanted it back.
John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity, and he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor, so he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated. Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far, a major reason they lead.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Shot to stop the run. And the shot goes down. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Reeves with the screen on Morant. Here's the eraser. And the 3 off target. And for Memphis, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Wells dishes to Jackson. Wells passes to Morant. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And here's Reeves outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Wells. Outside Jackson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Connect. Here's Collins. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Los Angeles making a switch here. Doncic is checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Pippen's checked in for John Morant.
Well, what I like about Collins is that he doesn't play outside of himself, and that's why he shoots high percentages.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do.
And it's a great finish!
Oh my.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Pass to the eraser. Here's Drummond. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the right side. Pippen with the wide open look. Misses the 3.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. Good Zephyrus. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's Doncic from the... What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
And so it's Los Angeles with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about all-star voting.
At times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted, but it's not easy, man. There's a lot of talented guys out here. I love to see who's leading so far.
Don't give them too much credit, Kenny. Some fans know what they're talking about, most don't.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by the eraser.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, they've been calling his number a lot, and he's been rewarding their trust.
And for Memphis, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. They've got John Collins. Austin Reeves out there with the eraser. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Connect in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Here's the eraser, guarded by Jackson. The shot by the eraser, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Sinks the triple.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
Here's Hood Zephyrus. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's the eraser, and he banks in the layup. The eraser's got 39.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Latrey. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Hood Zephyrus. Now here's Morant for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And the Lakers hit again from deep.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
Flashing the ability to extend his range, Drummond understands how to fit in today's NBA.
Pass to Reeves. Here's the eraser. Back to Reeves. Here's the three. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
The eraser passes to Reeves. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. They can't stop the run with that one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Three-pointer. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Poked away. And here's the break. Here's Connect. They get the rebound. Pass to the eraser. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And it's Connect. That time on the assist by Collins. 9 points for Dalton Connect. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And another miss by Memphis. The Lakers shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Reeves outside. Collins setting the pick for Reeves. Pass to Collins. Here's the eraser. Now Connect. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And it's Morant missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Edie. Now here's Wells. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, when Morant makes that move, the defense is almost helpless.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Collins, guarded by Jackson. And it's good, 2 points. Collins has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
You can see, and coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. And finished off by Morant.
Well, that's just a great dribble move by Morant. Quick and very shifty.
Over to the left wing. Reeves outside. Again, the Lakers.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Edie. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
On the wing, Reeves. Off target with his 3. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. There's the pick. And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Morant, the bounce pass. Here's Hood-Schifino. And again, unable to change momentum here. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
That one goes in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's the eraser, guarded by Morant. And it's Connect in the corner. Pass to the eraser. 6 to shoot. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Outside for Jackson. No good on the 3. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Pass to the eraser. Here's Drummond. The eraser passes to Collins. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Morant, that's for 2. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Left side, Collins. Reeves outside. Releases. And again, it's the Lakers.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now, Wells, 5 points in the game. And Connect comes to help. The 3 from Morant drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 31 points.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Collins looking around. That one good for 2. Collins has got 25 points. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Morant outside. And it's off from three-point range. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And Drummond kicks to Collins. The eraser passes to Collins. To the wing on the left. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Reeves outside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the eraser. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
In the All-Star game.
Get in
You
there.
got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
The erasers checked in for Cameron Payne. And Memphis also making a switch. Hood Shafino's checked in. So on the floor for Memphis. Morant is out there with Pippen. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Hood Shafino in at the small forward. That's good from the eraser. Both free throws good from the eraser. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Morant. Good, nice job down low. Morant's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's the eraser. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside Pippen. Back to Morant. It's rebounded by Doncic. LA's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. The shot by the eraser. No good. For Memphis, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7.
Well, even when there's not an open passing lane, Ja will create one. He is an excellent passer.
Here's the eraser. Pass to Milton. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Milton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Morant scanning the floor. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Pippen. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Well, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
That's good from the eraser. Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pros?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them. And the pace of the game, everything happens faster, so all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
And Sean, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Morant, Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's the eraser, guarded by Morant. Floats one, and it's Doncic missing. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Morant kicks to Jackson. Morant outside, puts it up from 12. The rebound by the eraser. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Vanderbilt the pass to Stevens. Here's the eraser, and another one falls. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Edey. All by himself. Stephens, good. Stephens got his first bucket of the night.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah,
And another steal for him.
And I can't believe what he's doing on defense, just racking up the steals.
He just tied for the 4th most steals in a game in NBA history. Can they get it? And Morant throws it down.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Here's the eraser. Connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from
Nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. The Grizzlies shooting not great, 40% for the game. Jackson in the corner. Pass to Hood, Schifino. Jackson with it. The 3 from Morant. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Sunday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Wells, he's checked in for Memphis. Pass to the eraser. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits the outside fadeaway.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Here's the eraser, guarded by Morant. Milton in the corner. It's good from long range. Milton's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Pass to Edey. Down low. Here's Morant. Some solid defense from the eraser. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Memphis. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's the call on the eraser. That's his first foul. So, Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
To the paint, it's tipped. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Milton kicks to Vanderbilt. And the three ball is good.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the eraser.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Milton the pass to the eraser. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Doncic looking it over. Count that one.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Wells with it. Pass to Edey.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Doncic outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
one of the only players to ever get a quadruple double.
Chris, what's up?
MP in the house.
Hey, come around, come around.
I got you.
No, let me keep shooting that. Yo, watch him. Hey, help! Hey, man. 5-0.
Watch left,
Check
watch
it.
left. Hey, who got him?
Hey, what's the count? Oh, hit that. Yeah, man. Good night. 7-2. Check. You can't bang. You can't shoot. Yeah, that's how I do it. Gold right here. You were on me. Yo, watch him. Help. Hey, help. Shot. Get the rebound. Back door. You want it? Try to come get it. Come on. Shoot that. Yo, watch him. Hey, let's go. Move around. Bust that. Hey, what are you shot? That's going in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 12-6. Yo, check rock. Ball. Hey, help. Yeah, don't blame it on that win. No shot. Yo, D up on him, man. Good take. Keep firing it. Yo, watch him. You're gonna miss anyways. Get it. That's not your range, man. Come back in here. That's it. Oh, yeah. 17-9. Check it. Hey, you got him. Get forward. Pressure him up. Yo, what you got? Are you serious? Butter, baby?
Hey, who got him?
You go. No muscle. You can't too far for you. That's off. Yikes. Whoa. You missed badly.
Ball. Yo, who got ball? Yo, don't leave him. Way to knock it in, JB. Come on. Hey, good luck. Hey, yo, right here.
You can't shoot. You just need to stay out here.
Get bored. Baseline.
19-15. Check.
Snatch that
Yeah, keep missing those.
that one. Oh, cookies! Hey!
Good job today. That's what it takes.
kids at ice show last weekend. Oh yeah?
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation.
Man, how?
Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
Risky. Yeah, my back's killing me. When's the last time you did yard work?
What'd you do when you forgot your lunch last night?
Well, I went and saw Mary in concession. She gave me some popcorn.
Popcorn for a meal? She could have given you more than that.
Shot. Good shot.